What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench with Pete, the series that you put on in the background whilst you do your hobby, painting, building, whatever it may be. I talk about stuff and together we get stuff done. Make sure you got tea, coffee, whatever is your preference, and sort your spaces out, get your glues, brushes, paints, models ready, whatever you need. Let's get to the bench. Right, well, as you can see here, Chaos Space Marines Black Legion is the way. What I'm going to do is I think I'll spend today doing skulls and skull work. Might do a bit of flesh as well. This is before a shade wash will go on to them all, and then we're going to look at some highlights, and then we can move on to the bases. So, you know, yeah. So I'm going to look for something like Shabty Bone or Jack Bone or something like that. Bear with me. I'm just digging my box of paints out, seeing what I've got here. What have we got here? Hobgrot Hide, nope. Shabty Bone, there we go. Seems like it's still doable, that's good. What flesh would I use? Don't know, we can do a Wraith Bone on that after. Yeah, what flesh though? What flesh? I mean, work that out when I get there. Screaming Skull? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Get the bone ones out ready. I might have a flesh on the bench or raring to go. Oh. He says, just reposition myself. I might have packed it away, I don't know. That's the thing. So it's been going on for quite a while now, hasn't it? But thing is, not to worry about that. What worry about will be Shabty Bone. Right, I'm just going to hook that up to my electronic paint shaker. Good, eh? Yeah. Not bad at all. Get some of this on the go. I know they won't all have bone skull like things to do. There's that retarder. I need that, especially with these bone colours, because they do dry out pretty quickly. I possibly should have used my wet palette for this. Do forgive me. Wash that one out. So you've got to take care of your glue pin brushes here. Right, look around the model. Does he have any skulls that he wants to get some detail on? Well, he's got metal ones on his armour, so I would say he was okay. Alright. Pass him off, that one. This fellow, no, but maybe his horns could be done, couldn't they? Quite liking that. So this is nearly approaching the halfway mark. We're nearly halfway through January, and you know, I've done a few of my medical appointments, those which I've been dreading. Yeah, I've got quite a few of them out of the way, so that's good. At least, you know, I'll be much happier sort of mid to late February, I think. And yeah, once that's all out of the way, start trying to get back to some kind of normality, he says. Yeah. Right, his horns are done. Yeah, they're quite good for horns, actually. Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Okay, what about this dude here? Well, he's definitely got some skull work to do here. That's cool. Like his backpack is holding the skull of some creature. Humanoid. Not entirely sure. It's human though. Humanoid, perhaps. Yeah, that ain't bad. Still seeing a couple more spots where the black could do with being touched up, but yeah, you know, that's okay. So everything's pretty much back to normal now then, I guess, for most of you, with regards to work and things like that, and everyone's over all the New Year stuff and the Christmas stuff. I guess some people are gearing up for Easter. Some people like to use their holidays, where some people use them over Christmas, some people like to use them for Easter time. And I get that, you know. But for us, I mean, we have no option but to take Christmas off, because it's in our company doesn't open at Christmas. Although, obviously, there are people that are working there, you know, doing the bare minimum staff just to keep it open and secure. But you know, I don't mind, after having so many years where I couldn't take Christmas off. I am actually really glad to be able to do so now. Right, that's him freeing. Let's choose another one. I've got a Terminator now, so a lot of skills on this dude. Start with one. His axe. It's a chain axe thing he's got here. That's cool. Yeah. Get that one on there. Ooh, yeah. Looking good. Went out for lunch today. I had an Aberdeen Angus burger. I can't remember what my wife had now, for the life of me. Oh, half English breakfast, wasn't it? That's right. Yeah. there's a helmet here of a Astra Militarum, and I thought it was going to be another skull within the helmet, but it's not. It must be a more recent kill because it's still got its flesh on, so we'll have to add that in. So putting these on, pretty cool. He's got more skulls, yeah, he's got some hanging. He's a bone collector, this one. I've noticed some of them are bone collectors in the chaos side of things. Proper bone collectors. It's starting to dry up, although we're getting there. It's a little bit of an awkward angle, this one, but okay, it's doable. I'll have to dig my airbrush out sometime. Give that a bit of a dusting. Bit of a dusting off and a bit of maintenance there. Which would be good. It's just having the time, isn't it, to do these things. Is that the last skull on him? I think it might be. By Jove, I think it might be. There's horn things here he's got going on. Yeah. So January is a contradiction of a month, really. It's both quick and long at the same time. It's quick in terms of, I can't believe where it's gone. It's flown by, but at the same time, it seems ages before you get your next pay, especially after Christmas and that. Oh, everybody's hanging on the balance. It's like, come on. Get these darn skulls. I suppose after the skulls are done, the first wash can go on. I believe it can, because if you go over the black armor plating at all here, you can tidy it up with the Abaddon black later. Just avoid where the wash has gone on over the bone of the skull. I think that's pretty doable. Got some skulls up on his pointy bits here too, so there's another bone collector. found I never used to like chaos, you know, in Warhammer. I was always a bit like meh by it, but since I decided to go to Black Legion and do these for various reasons, I've really come to enjoy them. The variety of different stuff they have is just incredible. We've got more versatility than any other army out there, I suppose, because you know, you can literally take any chaos thing and put it in your army. You can in my book anyway. Damn, I didn't get my tablets today. I just thought of that. Hey ho, what do you know? I ordered some more medication that I need. I just forgot about it, getting it. You know, one thing and another. I think that's Skull's done for him. Yeah, I think so. Oh, did he have any? Yes. Horns. Now he's done. No skulls, but I can do his horns. There we are. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gone through so far. I'll just wash my brush out there a minute. This chap's got the skulls and whatnot. Yeah, see how that's. I'm going to just give him another bit of retarder here. It's on my little palette. Dear, oh dear. Getting dark. And what's the time? 4:30. It's dark already. Boo. I really do not like the winter, you know? Oh, and this chap's got skin on his face that needs doing. Right, so I've done one skill there. That's good. Try and keep him in camera shot. Right, now these skulls on top of the spikes on his head. So he's a bone collector, and he's just a normal space marine. Normally it's the Terminators that are the bone collectors. That's just term I use for them. Bone collector. So just trying to steady the miniature because my left hand's a little bit shaky at the moment post seizures. So I've got to be quite creative with how I hold them still. There we go. A lot of silence in this video, but that's okay. Because this is I've got a shaky left hand, so I'm just holding the miniature against the flat of the table, of the bench, and using that to steady it. Because my right hand is not too bad. Thank goodness one of my hands is fairly steady. You know. Yeah. Nearly there with this one. His horns. Yes. Has he got any others? I don't think so. Of course, this is where you discover them, but he's got to have his flesh done. So I'll pop him at the front. Let's grab another marine. Oh, this is one of those ones that's got skulls on his backpack. Yeah. Here, starting to hear more seagulls again now. That says to me, well, yes, we're in winter, but you know the summer is on the distant horizon, or at least spring is, and need to be aware of that. You know, the skull on the back of his backpack, like so many of them, are like metallic. I do them in gold or silver, but this one looks like it might actually be meant to be actual bone. That's good. There. And I think that is him done. Don't know about that. His helmet's looking a bit dodgy, like it might be open in places. I want to just give him skull, no flesh for that. Yep. I'll leave him there. Another one. How long have we been going? 29 minutes or half an hour. It ain't bad, is it? No. Not bad at all. Because we went out for it was a bit of a late lunch today. We're probably going to skip tea this evening, and that's fine. Just chill out, watch some. Might try watching a movie. I don't know. It's always what movie shall we watch, though, you know. Do a bit of training with Dylan as well later. To tire him out. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Tire him out. Get some more training done with him. The latest one we're doing is long stays. It's all about. It's about getting your dog to sit for a long time, as long as possible, really, before he can move. And they find it very difficult if they've never done it before. You know. Yeah, they find it very difficult. And it tires him out. It really does. Bless him. He's had a lot of stimulation today, poor boy. And I say that because, you know, they struggle with it when it's too much for them. They're not trying to make your life difficult. They're finding it difficult. That's what it means. Your dog is struggling. There's clearly a skull of an alien species on the back of this backpack, but it could be anything, you know. Which is cool as anything. So it means, you know, it's not just humans. Aliens. Skull remains. That's pretty cool. He's got some spikes on his right shoulder pad, but I'm thinking of doing them silver. I've been and about that. I think that is what I want to do. Right, yes, that. Good. We're churning through them. Right, okay. Another bone collector Terminator. Typical. These ones with lots of trophies. Remember I did my Brood Lord, he had a lot of trophies to paint up. He's carrying one skull in his hand. It was a long time ago, but I remember it was the Broodlord from Space Hulk, I believe. Just a little bit of a conversion on him to make him sit better on the bone pile. Don't know why that should go through my mind. Probably because I'm doing all these skulls. Yeah, it's starting to dry out again. This paint does dry quickly. I find that the bone colours and all the all the ones that are near to it dry really quickly. I mean really quickly. Got a skull on the end of his chain here. Loads of skulls. That's one thing Games Workshop seems to like, isn't it? Skulls. Always have done, and that's cool. Doing this one, thinking, oh my goodness, hope I don't have to do too much touch up. But it's all about touch up when it's. I think that's one of the reasons I don't like doing black, as in black armour, because it always leads. Well, it does when I'm doing it anyway. It leads to having to have a lot of touch ups. I just don't like that. Got some big, like tusk horn things growing from his face, so we'll do those. Oh, I just gotta stretch my leg out, guys. Legs are still bad at the moment. Although I do think they're getting better. I honestly do. Slow, but sure. Get these done. There's just a little bit of flesh on one that I found so far. I've got 4 left to go through, but I mean, that's not bad. Let's do the flesh on that, and then we can crack on with the shade washes. Right, I think that's him. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all Space Marines. So no, well, I think one is a Terminator, and he's bound to be a bone collector. Let's have a look at these Space Marines here. Tiny little pair of horns. Yep, I can oblige you there. Don't think he's got any skulls hanging off of his belts or anything. Doesn't look like it. He's just got these little horns growing out of his Space Marine helmet. Yes, of course I'll have to touch up with the black. But I can do that after shade wash, which is cool. I'm going to do brown shade wash and the black shade wash, for the silver, I think. Yeah. Good. There are still bits of missing gold metallics on some of these armor platings. Does he have? I could do, I suppose, a bone colour for the flesh, and a very thin down red shade wash on top of that. I think that could work. Couple of skulls on this one, like a sort of skull standard bearer. Not sure if he's a collector of trophies per se. More of like an icon bearer. This is what we're about. We'll have your skull on a spike if you're not careful. There, that's that one done. Then that brings me to the last one. Well, he's got two big spikes jutting out of his helmet, so I'll do those first. Might do those with a red shade wash or a glaze even. Thin that down. Be sort of like a speed paint. Might experiment with that. Loads of skulls. I'll try and stay on camera, Pete. Sorry about that. As far as weeks go, it's been an okay week, I suppose. It's had its ups and downs. Tiredness. So tired lately. I mean, I've told them in work that I'm getting used to the tiredness, but you never do completely, I don't think. Sometimes you want to say what you think they want to hear, haven't you? Still on camera, yeah. Oh boy. This will be good. On the bench in the books. Paint along. I'm not going to talk about what I want up and coming things because it's just so difficult to plan anything at the moment. I did back along and do the unboxing of the Warlord Games mold line remover, and that was good. That's a good tool, that, so I do recommend that to anybody. If you're thinking of trying it, go for it. It's worth it. Definitely worth it. Yeah, I think that's him. think that's him done. Ah, there we go. And as I speak, I find a paint called Dead Flesh, which is probably more or less the same darn colour as Ushabti Bone. That's Ushabti Bone that's on the palette there at the moment. And this Dead Flesh, this pretty darn similar, but I'm going to use it anyway because I've got one to use on here. What we'll do is we'll put a shade washer over that, like I said, either a red one or a brown one or whatever, you know. Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Wow. Well, my glasses have come off. I've done work on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 miniatures there today. Zoom out. There. That bunch there. So let's come back to me. There. Wow. Thank you for joining me on that. That was epic. That was a really good session because I got a heap done on that. Loads, absolutely loads. And that was pretty nice to work on. It's been 47 minutes according to my timer. Normally I take out all the big long gaps of silence, but in this instance I'm probably not going to do that. Might keep it might edit out the old bit here and there, but other than that I think I'll keep it as is, raw as possible. Shade wash is, so I'm probably going to do brown, black, red, maybe a purple. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Then clean up, then extra highlights, and that's going to be the fun bit, I think. Highlights, then basing, and then the super fine highlights. Hopefully that'll be it. They'll be raring to go. So thank you ever so much for joining me on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. Another paint along video done, filmed. I'll go away and edit and render this one up probably tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Do try and give the video a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind it. You know, it's easy enough to do. Just click on that button, and it really helps me as well, and that gives me much more motivation to do these and you know, keep my traction going. So don't forget, all brushes lead to war. See you on another one. Bye for now. Bye bye.